Recently, the wife and I flew to California to visit family. It had been quite a few years since we visited the West Coast, and we were excited to see our cousins again. So we packed our bags, boarded a plane, and headed west. To Sacramento, to be more specific, but as you'll see, we really didn't spend much time in Sacramento. We were also looking forward to some nicer weather. It was July after all, and we figured it would be nice to escape from the Florida heat. We obviously didn't do our homework. But who cares? It wasn't about the weather, it was about family after all, and we were looking forward to seeing them. So as I was watching the scenery go by, I hatched this plan to make a travel video out of this little excursion of ours, and as you'll soon see, I had no idea what I was doing. But we all have to start somewhere, and this is my start. I guess this just serves as a disclaimer that there will be errors, omissions, and nonsensical edits. But at the time, I didn't care. I had a 5-hour flight to enjoy. In the meantime, as they say in the pre-flight announcements, we sat back, relaxed, enjoyed the scenery, a movie, and a plastic meal before we landed in LA. After a quick layover and an airplane change, we were off into the sky again for the quick hop from Los Angeles to Sacramento. We flew over mountains and some pretty scenic parts of California, but of course, due to my inexperience, I documented none of it. When we touched down, I began to feel anxious. We've never been to this part of California before, and we were excited to be in Sacramento, which we quickly learned is called Sacktown. Baggage claim was our meeting point, so we headed to baggage claim, though we didn't have any bags to claim. But we got to see these baggage carts with suitcases piled on top of them. I thought it was a pretty cool artistic feature. This is also where we once again fall victim to my inexperience. I was so jazzed about seeing our cousins, I didn't document any of the greetings or the drive to their home. We're just going to have to fast forward to the next day when we drive to Lake Tahoe. Let's see what Yemen has to offer. It's like
Ooh, okay.
Don't be afraid.
This is good.
The journey to Lake Tahoe would involve a 2-hour drive through the mountains, something Johanna was a bit nervous about. But before tackling this endeavor, we had to caffeinate. This brings us to Kamaria, a Yemeni-inspired coffee shop. Now, I love a good cold brew, and Kamaria did not disappoint. Okay. So we're all... Yep. Johanna's first time driving to Tahoe.
In 12 years.
So you have done it before?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what am I even documenting this for then?
Plenty of times.
Oh, what are you afraid of then?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, sure. For Teresa and I, the drive to Lake Tahoe was amazing. Driving through the mountain forest and taking in the awesome scenery was worth the drive itself. This was something we haven't done in quite a while, and to be spending this time with our cousins made this truly even more amazing. There were several spots I wish we had the time to stop and explore even further, with a hike or something, but not this time. At one point, we drove past the remnants of the Calder Fire of 2021. The fire was first reported on Saturday, August 14th, 2021. It wasn't fully contained until Thursday, October 21st of that year. The Calder Fire destroyed over 1,000 structures and damaged 81 more. Now, I remember seeing this on the news. But when you actually drive through the aftermath, you really get a sense of how big and devastating this fire was. Not to mention, this is 4 years after the fact. Incredible. This is also when I got schooled on Keep Tahoe Blue. Basically, it's a slogan for an organization dedicated to preserving the environmental health, sustainability, and the scenic beauty of Lake Tahoe. Kind of a keep Lake Tahoe clean type of thing is how I see it. So we finally reached the town of South Lake Tahoe. Johanna was relieved she actually made it, and all of us were now hungry for lunch. This brings us to The Grove, a beach bar and grill with an incredible view. Here's to Johanna making it up the mountain. And all of us surviving. After toasting Johanna's accomplishment and the obligatory food photos, it was time to eat and then take in more of the surrounding scenery. Next, we were off to explore the town. South Lake Tahoe sits on the state border with Nevada. We briefly ventured on the Nevada side, but mostly stayed on the California side, since the Nevada side was mostly just casinos and a couple of hotels. Typical. My take on South Lake Tahoe is that it's pretty much your typical tourist town full of shops selling pretty much the same stuff and bars and restaurants sprinkled in between. But this town had one thing that interested us. They had gondolas that would take us to the top of the mountain. This sounded like it would be amazing. That was until we saw how much it cost. You're reading that right. $84 per adult. It was a unanimous no.
That's insane.
So if you can't afford an $84 gondola ride, you do the next best thing. Having gotten recaffeinated, it was time for the drive home. Another 2-hour drive, of course, through the mountains and just as scenic, with a small detour through the town of Placerville. This is all I got because, again, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's it.
That's it.
The next morning we set off for Hayward. Hayward's on the east side of the Bay Area, south of Oakland. This involved yet another 2-hour drive. Poor Johanna. We did manage to see downtown Sacktown, or Sac Downtown, well, downtown Sacramento on the way. Unlike yesterday, the drive to Hayward isn't very scenic, consisting mostly of farm fields and industrial parks and whatever you can think in between. But this journey was more of a pilgrimage than a sightseeing venture. You see, we lost our dear sweet Auntie Thelma this past March, and our Uncle Elson back in 2017. Due to some of our own health issues, we were unable to make the journey to Auntie Thelma's service. So we figured this was our chance to say goodbye. After we regained our composure, we decided to grab some lunch at the Castro Valley Marketplace. The Castro Valley Marketplace is one of those local community spots using an old defunct building, in this case an old department store, to house several local businesses. It gave us a few options for lunch, and we settled on pizza from the Slice House. The Slice House offered several varieties of pizza by the slice, hence the name, and I'm pretty sure we each had something different. I opted for the Little Italy. I don't remember all that was on it, but it was good. We then grabbed some desserts for the ride home from Beard Papa's, a business spawned in Japan specializing in cream puffs. And then, the 2-hour drive back to Folsom. This was our last full day of the trip, and we spent it hiking to what turned out to be a very hidden waterfall. So it's supposed to be 1.5 miles each way, I'm guessing, to the hidden waterfall. It's actually not too bad. It's a dirt trail, but you're sharing it with horseback riders and cyclists or whatever. So far we've just seen the one cyclist, but there's been, obviously was a horse going down this path at some point because he left his mark in a couple of spots already. You know, the kind of mark you step in. The scenery is really cool here. Look at this. Okay, there's like a river rapid over here. We're gonna try.
Do you know the way? No,
I don't have the map.
Way.
Okay. All right. We've exploited this little falls here. Took a bunch of pictures now. I'm going to try and climb out of here. Let me get... Nice. All right, see if I can get out of here without breaking my neck. Woo. Teresa's over there picking berries. What kind of berries is it? Blackberries. Oh yeah? And look, Johanna picked a sandwich. Oof. Too steep. Up we go. Oh. All right. We made it. Okay. I'm sure that fall had those falls had a name. I don't know who the map keeper is. It's one of them up there. I think the map's already been abandoned. We spotted more water. And we've reached an overlook here. It's pretty cool. It's rocky terrain. And here is a waterfall. I don't know if this is the waterfall. Little overhang thingy. I don't know. I found some more down this way. So as it turns out, that rocky gorge was the waterfall. But since it's been so dry in the area, which is typical, I guess, this time of year, the waterfall was reduced to a mere trickle. I hear the yapping. All right. So, Hannah,
Yes?
Johanna hiked us down there to die. Leave us for dead.
Hike. It said also says kid friendly.
So we went down there to see the little trickle of water. 3 near-death experiences, but we did get to see a horse. And I saw one, and a couple of bikes, and
Lizard.
a lizard, a few dragonflies,
Blueberries.
and now we're paying the price because we got to hike our asses back up out of here. But
We may get some bobas afterwards.
so is the law of the trail. Oh yeah, we're being let out on the promise of boba and poor choice, which kind of is ironic at the moment. But okay, how do I get out of this?
So this hike is called Hidden Falls, California. It's kid friendly.
As you can tell,
Shady. It's only 3 miles, and you can do it.
it's
See?
Auburn Hills. Auburn Hills? Auburn.
Auburn, California.
Oh, Auburn, California.
Hidden Falls.
Hidden Falls.
Yeah.
Worth the price of admission.
Yes, $8. We made it, guys.
Alas, the coveted parking lot. Oh, and another horse. 2. In all fairness, Hidden Falls was a fun hike, and I'd definitely do it again if I ever get the chance.
Hi. Beautiful horses.
at the, oh here, Feng Cha boba tea. What's good here? The boba?
Yes.
Won't track him. That's right. 56-year-olds, guys.
What?
Playing with puppets.
Number 20.
So the name of the place is Feng Cha. And I got the dirty boba. I guess I should have just read the label.
Feng Cha from Hong Kong.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'd like to meet the guy. This is really good.
Okay.
Try it?
You
Can I
good?
try yours? This is the taro milk.
Mm-hmm.
Our flight home wasn't until later that evening, so we were able to enjoy a chill day in Folsom, and I can't think of anything more chill than shopping for plants. You see, Johanna had this strong desire to have her own calamansi plant. This plant is native to the Philippines and bears the small, round citrus fruit that is used in certain Filipino dishes. She found said plant at a nearby nursery. She brought him home and named him Carl. Now, as tempting as it was to join Johanna and Teresa in their balcony horticulture, I opted to stay inside, soaking in the luxury of central air conditioning. Johanna taking us to the airport.
Yeah.
As they say, all good times must come to an end.
I know, I'm so sad.
Yeah. Right.
We did a Folsom prison.
Next time. But we did get to see Lake Tahoe,
Oh, yes.
and we get to experience Johanna conquering her fears driving to Lake Tahoe.
And I conquered it.
Yes, she did a very good job. She was an awesome chauffeur,
Yes.
and she was rewarded with a hummingbird feeder and some plants today. So it's a win-win. So as we made one more drive by Sacktown on our way to the airport, I couldn't help but reflect on the last few days we spent together. The mountains, the driving, the hike, the driving, the boba, the driving, and of course, Carl. We agreed to meet up again in the near future, except next time in Florida. We're looking forward to it.
I like this. Drop me a link in this video.
Okay.
I'll go wait. Bye. See you in November.
Okay.
Drive safely.
Bye.